All we gotta do now is beat the game, get the best ending, and we're gonna do it with this unlikely crew that I've assembled. The Crescent's Horn. There lies a hidden path to the Sword of Power. We already know about it. Oh yeah, there's a save right there. Noted. I forgot about that. Math guy, welcome. So good to have you here. New ending scene. I can't wait. Elder, they're in trouble. I know. Now is the time to pray for Earth's future. Come, let's send our prayers to Cecil. I've had nothing spoiled for me of the new ending, but people seem pretty excited about it. Honey, concentrate, do your best, and smash him. Dad, everyone, please come back alive or I'll kill you. Rosa, Cecil, protect your friends and everyone on Earth. Please be safe. For Mother Earth. Rise! You're our last hope. Sir Cecil. Let your divine powers vanquish the evil. Divine Moon, answer our prayers. I'm pretty excited. I have high expectations. Kuja, welcome. We're just getting started, and this should be big. Zeromus, for all those living on Earth, I will vanquish you. It's Rydia. Cecil. Here's our power. This is just the Record Keeper Sprite pack, I believe. Don't give up. You feel energy welling. We are on revision 21 of Final Fantasy IV Ultima, version 2022. This is the current version as far as I'm aware. I'm not expecting anything to drop overnight either at this time. This has been a very great year to play this hack. Do your best. With a major update in the first half of the year, nothing too major since. Hang in there. Bestiary is brilliant. Feel a warm power. I might actually go back and try and get all the bestiary entries I missed. I'm not gonna like devote any stream time to that. I'm not gonna do that right away. That's gonna be like if I'm bored and I miss Final Fantasy IV kind of thing. Where's your bro? Moon, bless them. Cecil. Let your sacred power be with the crystals. Zeromus, it's the end. It's a reward for beating Wave 7 of the boss rush. I guess something has changed in the ending. Oh wait, no, not white. Crystal. An extra scene. Zeromus changes shape. Poor Zeromus. I almost feel bad. It'd be sad if it weren't so hilarious. Oh, I'm gonna tear this guy a new orifice. Oh, it wouldn't let me cast my magic? Very well. Oh, hang on. I need Cecil to scan him first. Can I really not use any magic? Like... Yeah, I'll have him fight. Yeah, I never added him to the bestiary the first time. I added Zeroma's EG during the boss rush. Oh, okay, because it was queued up early, it just didn't work, huh? Ah! 1. Oh my god, I'm using a Mega Elixir for 1 damage. That attack, that proc, that drain, that damage cap. Yep, here we go, guys. I'm gonna go make myself a fucking sandwich. Oh my god. These fucking attacks. Hey, what's up, Kane? Uh-oh. Watch out for Yellow Yang. Yellow Yang's best Yang. There's Apocalypse and Ultima 2. Wow. Got some good weapons. When I got like all the best gear on everyone. It literally doesn't get any more powerful than this. Big Bang is gonna do 1 damage. Oh no, Yellow Yang! And all the rest. Oh shit, 45 on Cecil? Should've used a Mighty Guard. If Ultima 2 procs anything, I'm not aware. Holy shit. Big challenge. Right, Cat? This almost had enough. He's like, fuck it, ain't worth it. Ah, invisible proc. Glad I asked. Well, that's because everyone has mystic armor. You get 1 mystic armor every time you kill 8 Neo Bahamut's. Meow. What do you want? Interesting. Zeroma's hatred runs deep. Let's completely destroy it once and for all, shall we? I don't know, I'm scared. Everyone, let's do this! All for one, once and for all. Yes, ninja. Alright. That's it. Fight him fast. Oh, looks like Edge doesn't get to cast haste. Yeah, Cecil dies, so what? I don't care if 4 of them die. Imagine losing this fight. God, the damage I've already done. He could do that to Cecil 8 times and he still wouldn't be dead. Oh no, it does damage based on his HP and it still does like 10,000. Oh no, Yang! Stop! Slow down the damage. Zeromus. Yeah, if I was Zeromus, I'd be pretty pissed today. Oh man. Salve, Bacchus! Everybody berserk. Even Cecil survives through it. I think he had sap. 6 health out of 14,999. He lost 14,993 health. He still survived. Alright, well. That was the end of the game, you guys. That's how you beat Final Fantasy IV. We will not perish as long as there is evil in the hearts of people. Mulligan. Do over. I call bullshit. My god, that was even more of a pushover than I was expecting. Well done. I had no idea humans had such power, much more evolved than Lunarians thought. But Zeromus' last words, as long as there is evil in the hearts of people, the evil in our minds will never truly vanish. We all possess light and dark sides. Just as there are 2 sets of crystals and 2 sets of worlds. But as long as evil exists, so does good, just as the good of your hearts fought Zeromus. I must return to my slumber. What will you do? We'll go back to Earth. There are still people waiting for us. I see. You are great allies. I look forward to seeing how humanity evolves. May I join you? I can never go back, considering what I've done. Besides, I'd like to meet my father's people. If you wish, but it will be a very long sleep, I understand. I'm sorry, Cecil. I know you can never forgive or forget my actions. I caused you such pain. Must go now. May your lives be long and healthy. Let's go, Theodore. Yes. Cecil. It's your last chance, Cecil. Say something! Said the demon inside his head. Goodbye. Cecil! Shut up, everyone in there! Goodbye, Theodore. Mi hermano. Thank you, hermano. Cecil. Shrug. Alright, new ending scene. Let's see. Bought some of these Tootsie Fruit Chews. Oh, one born from a dragon's mouth, hoisting both light and dark, rises high up in the sky over the still land. Veiling the moon in the light of eternity, he brings a promise to Mother Earth, with bounty and mercy. And thus, the moon shall begin its quest to seek a light of its own. TBC. To be continued in interlude. Or postlude. So anyway, I got these Tootsie Fruit Chews, and my wife made fun of me for buying them. But dude, this is some fucking delicious and highly underrated Halloween candy. So I'm gonna mix orange and lime together, and I'm hoping it's gonna taste like Ecto Cooler. Yeah. That really didn't disappoint a whole lot. Dude, these shits are good. It was like $2 for the bag. I mean, you can't complain about that kind of price in this economy. About 3 Ultima. 3 times the Thrust. Let's start today's lesson. Yes, Elder. Where's Palom? Oh, I think I have to press A. Oh, no, no. I think at some points I do. Again, I'll go fetch him. Isn't I cast ice to douse the flames? Pal? Wow. Leave Leonora alone. Elder's waiting for you. How many times do I have to tell you not to skip lessons? Extra homework for you. Yeah, 5. Please, no. Patience, we'll get to the new scene, wherever it is. Haha, serves you right, but if I missed it, let me know. I have a feeling I'm not gonna miss it. I've beaten this game way more than any other RPG. And further, your highness lacks the self-awareness of being successor to the throne. Perhaps more than Chrono Trigger. Yeah. And you must cease your incessant skirt chasing. Okay. Honestly, sire. It's already done, believe it or not. Man, Vidya, I have it for you something fierce. I mean, the ending is long in this game. But I'm used to it and I enjoy it. Your Highness. Like, I enjoy this ending. I don't mind it. I hadn't expected her to return here. Oh. Why don't you have fangs like us, Vidya? Are we different? I'm actually not pressing anything and it's been, like, fine. FF6 is slightly longer. No, there's nothing different between us. At least it feels slightly longer, but it's close. It'll sure be fun around here. Yes, she's quite an amazing girl. In the end, it's the inside that counts. Right, Cecil? Meow. Honey? Stop calling me that. You're a queen now. You know I hate formal stuff. Anyway, oh, you're right. Time for training. Let's go. Achoo! Love you, hun. I'm sure that you and Yang will lead a fabulous Fabul. King Edward. Sing us a paladin song again. Let's finish today's work first. Don't you want to rebuild our castle? Oh, good point about Melusine. Okay, it's a promise. I'm gonna think about that every time I see this ending from now on. That shit was rough. Fuck Melusine. Now, am I remembering right? Did she not even show up in the boss rush? Do you see me, Anna? I'll help the people of Damasian for us. I don't remember fighting her in the boss rush. Please keep her company. But maybe I did in like wave 5 or something, I just forgot. Maybe I did. Lally-ho. Okay. I feel like I was expecting like to fight multiple of them later and I would have been pissed. Work hard, rebuild our castle as fast as possible. That was when I definitely did not beat on New Game. Beat on Plus. Okay. Your Majesty, we're out of materials. Scrap the tanks. There won't be another war. I wonder how Cecil and the others are doing. Actually, I heard Cecil will ascend the Baron throne with Rosa as his queen. Really? And we are invited to their ceremony. How wonderful! Your Majesty, I thought you were going to help too. I am the overseer. Lally-ho! Cecil, Rosa. Forgive my absence. I must strengthen myself as a true dragoon before going back. Till then. My cheese on Melusine was just play New Game Plus and then put Yang in my party. Ooh. With like 2 dragon claws probably. What? The moon. Yes, also Threat from Within. You know, he said he might actually remake or like do a big revision on Threat from Within Part 1 before he even makes Part 2. He said he wants to like redo it with all the knowledge that he's gained working on this hack. I'm talking about Chili Fees. This hack is 8-Bit Fan's brainchild. He also made Mega Man 2 or Wily's Conquest Hyper Edition Turbo. So, you know, he certainly made his mark on the hacking community, and he pretty much nailed like all my interests in just those 2 mentions. But Chili Fees brought a lot of his visions into reality, and he's even credited on the title screen, and you know that's well deserved. He does, from what I understand, amazing stuff. Like a lot of this, all the craziest stuff you've seen, especially in more recent updates, all thanks to Chili Fees. What's wrong? It's nothing, love. You sure? Yeah, I agree about that plot twist. You look wonderful. I do have an entire playlist of that and postlude on my YouTube channel. Hey, what's the holdup? They're waiting on you. Sorry. You have plenty of time later to spend together, Rosa. Something. You've known me as Rosa for years, and I don't expect you to change that now. Okay, Rosa. The bride needs makeup. The maids are waiting. Hurry up. Or the maids are waiting. It's been a while since we've seen everyone. I'm so excited. I heard my brother. He said, farewell. Yeah, Ace also made major contributions. Yeah, Beaster, I can't believe they even did that. When they first like started showing off that like it was a possibility to add something like this game, I was still in my head just kind of like, yeah, but I mean, we'll see if they actually finish it. They actually finished it in a timely manner. They did a wonderful job on it. Pow. Yes, sir. You missed me annihilating the last boss in the most hilarious way possible. Other than that, there's supposed to be some new content added to the ending now that I've completed the boss rush and beat the game again. It's my first time being on New Game Plus as well. As far as I'm aware, we haven't seen anything new yet, but if I missed it, please let me know. I have the expectation that whatever it is, I'm not going to miss it. And I have decent expectations for it as well. This is new. Is that Gilgamesh? This is a legendary boss rush that only those fine warriors have conquered, huh? Ha! As if. If they can, so can the mighty Gilgamesh. On guard! Cool. I'm glad that they gave Gilgamesh his moment in the ending, because Gilgamesh is a great character. And I'm glad that people appreciate Gilgamesh. I didn't really appreciate him as much until I played through Final Fantasy V again, when I did the 4-job Fiesta back in 2021. I got a bunch of videos of that on my YouTube channel as well. So yeah, check that out. Check out, like anything Final Fantasy V on my YouTube channel is all from my 2021 4-job Fiesta run. I didn't do it this year, but I did it last year. And this first time playing in a while. I had a great time. Made it quite far, even into the post-game content from the Steam version. Very proud of how I did. It got some great rolls. And then I got a playlist for Final Fantasy IV Postlude. It's either a playlist or maybe it's just like a video. That's like an incomplete like project that's just so I got started. But check out Final Fantasy IV Threat from Within. And it's part 1. But keep an eye out for a possible revision of part 1 as well as part 2. I was happy with it. I was happy with it because it's Gilgamesh. And may I say, X-Death from Final Fantasy V, I'm in a small minority of people who that's like one of their favorite Final Fantasy villains. Doesn't really say a whole lot. I don't really like a whole lot of Final Fantasy villains other than Kefka, but for me, X-Death is an easy second choice. For me, yeah, Dark Sorcerer definitely got me hooked on RPG hacks. First one I played might have been either Darkness Within or General Leo Edition. As far as like first RPG hacks I played, but I could be wrong. I feel like there could be something I'm forgetting, but I mean, I started there and I just had to keep going. Have too much fun. But this is it. I got no more Final Fantasy IV or anything on the table, and I can't even imagine playing Final Fantasy IV anymore after this. Like, if there's a major revision of this game again in the future, I still don't think I'll play a New Game Plus. I may, as ill-advised as it is, just load my save state from this version, fight whatever new battle there is or whatever. But, like, no way am I doing a level 149 grind again. Boss rush, those extra boss battles, even, like, a lot of the super bosses. Would be surprised if I did any of that stuff again. I am satisfied. I've had my fill. And it was... I mean, this is definitely an S-tier hack. Maybe a 10 out of 10. Fantasy IV Ultima, I mean, just can't beat it. And again, now, great time to play it. don't buy it on cartridge, whatever you do. 'Cause don't ever buy RPG hacks on cartridge. Anything with like save files, because if it ever gets updated again, you will have wasted your money. Ooh, new revision of Link to the Past Redux, huh? Yes, Math Guy and I are both admins in the Ultima Discord. Thanks, guys, for taking me into the admin team. Thanks to 8-Bit Fan for making this, Chili Fees for all the work he's done, and everyone else who has welcomed me to the admin team. I knew about the whole Goldbest thing well before the public, and that was quite a privilege. I was honored. Congratulations on completing Final Fantasy IV Ultima. New Game Plus is now unlocked and available again. To begin, please follow these steps carefully. 1. Save your game. Now, reset the game. 3. Something. Profit. All items and gear in your inventory will be retained in your New Game Plus file. This includes everything currently equipped on your characters. All spells learned up to this point will be transferred as well. Maximum cap for stats, EXP, and levels have been raised and go above their previous maximum. No, not anymore. Not a second time. Caution, any gear left on Edward will be gone. Please be sure to unequip from him anything you want to keep. Enjoy New Game Plus. So here's how you do it. You save your game. Probably put it on a different file, I'd imagine. You could mess with your gear right now. Oh, geez, where am I going to save it? Yeah, right there, maybe. Whatever. Okay, and reset, yes. Reset game! Ultima Double Plus. I got 2 Ultima 2s. Wait, hang on. Save your game, but like, how do I select New Game Plus? Oh, there it is. Yeah. I forgot. New Game Plus, commence! And I think it prompts you to unequip stuff from Edward? Or not. No, maybe it doesn't. Okay, so good to know. Alright, so unequip everything from Edward, I guess. I don't think there's a prompt. Unless I just had the space in my inventory and it took it. I don't know, but I'm not going to stick around to find out. Final Fantasy IV Ultima. Bravo. We did it. A complete playlist of everything from this game. We've seen it all. We did all the challenges. 100%. We have mastered this, and I should have signed up for retro achievements, but alas.